Okay. This is the utility, excuse my voice. This is the utility committee. It is November the 17th, 2025. We're going to be discussing I'm here along with Councilman Peck and Councilman Lawson. We're going to be discussing the bid process for the trash hauler and refuge hauler, I should maybe say. So, Jane, would you like to start out with a couple words on this whole process?
Sure. For those of you that don't know, I'm Jane Forrest Redfern. I'm the director of the Athens-Hocking Solid Waste District. We're responsible for planning and implementing recycling and diversion programs for Athens and Hocking County. The board are the 3 commissioners of Athens and the 3 commissioners of Hocking. We just got a 15-year plan, which will be revised in 5 years, approved last year with 100% of the communities. And this year we've been very busy having recycling days, household hazardous waste collection. Our drop-off program is busting, and it seems, because people are recycling more and more, it seems. And last but not least, just a month and a half ago, we had a very successful recycling day at Tri-County, where over 150 cars attended. We filled up a tire trailer. We took scrap metal and usable materials, as well as 2 garbage trucks full of garbage. The majority of the folks that came were from Nelsonville. So we were able to get a lot of people from the community there to be able to reduce, reuse, recycle, and then properly dispose of their materials. So just last month, for those of you that don't know, SORT is a regional council of government. It used to be the Athens-Hocking Recycling Center, and then it became a council of governments. The city of Nelsonville, as is the solid waste district, are members of the council of governments to oversee the operation and collection of materials, and then their process there in the plains. There are 33 employees from this area, and they received a contract from the city of Nelsonville back 4.5 years ago. And the original contract was a 3-year contract, and you've renewed 2 times since then. The original contract did not include curbside recycling, but you added it. And it's been very successful. I don't want to shame communities, but Nelsonville has a very good tonnage compared to other sites in the community.
We do our share.
Yeah. And I also want to say that it has been a very difficult year for SORT, in that the recycling commodity market is way down, as in many markets. Some markets are down and recycling is down. So the Athens-Hocking Solid Waste District, along with the SORT board and the recycling center, all agreed with the district to allow the district to adopt SORT operations. So as soon as we can, most likely January 1st, the district will oversee operations at the recycling center. It will be seamless to everyone, basically, except we're going to come in with our programming, our cost savings, and that by me moving over there from my Nelsonville office, I love it, over to the plains, we'll be able to save money on utilities and administrative oversight and all that, audits, all that good stuff. And also we'll be seeking a bond and or a loan or a grant to purchase the facility, so that the cost and efficiencies will allow us to continue as a sustainable recycling center and effort in our region. So as a solid waste district taking over, any community can sign a cooperative agreement with the solid waste district to do your recycling and or trash services. You don't have to go out to bid. It's not a non-competitive thing. It's because we're a local government, you're a local government, so we can provide you those services. Otherwise, I would just encourage you to consider seriously, you're gonna save time and energy. We can do a cooperative agreement and address some of the issues you might have with the program, and give you the best price we can give and the best services. Having these recycling days, I found that people really like when they go to you. Folks can go to the fairgrounds for recycling days, but it's the whole afternoon or a whole morning.
Right.
Whereas if they're in the neighborhood, so I am, as the director, going to do a lot more of these local recycling events to really engage people on the local level. So I just want to encourage you, there is a lot of competition in this area. A lot of people have purchased larger hauling facilities. We're not competing because there's only one other organization in the district that provides recycling, and that's Rumpke. And Rumpke doesn't pick up recycling at any other location except for the city of Athens that they have a contract for. So we are stepping up in that place to be able to provide people curbside recycling. And recently the city of Logan passed an ordinance giving us the franchise for recycling. And so a lot of marketing and stuff's happening right now to get people to do curbside.
Now Logan has a free-for-all.
Yes,
up
it's
there.
a free-for-all, basically trucks.
Whereas we don't. We don't
Right,
have
you're a
free-for-all.
franchise, just like the city of Athens, Coolville, Gloucester.
Let me ask you a question, Jane. You mentioned something about we being a council of governments and we're a government. We wouldn't have to put out bids. How did that?
No, it's called a cooperative agreement, and it's in the revised code, Ohio Revised Code 343.02. Solid waste districts may provide waste and recycling services through direct agreements. So I can provide that site for you, but we could sit down and roll up our sleeves and decide what services you want and give you prices for it.
Now, this committee is not actually taking any bids or doing anything of that nature. We're going to pass along, as I understand by our council president and vice president, that we're going to pass it along to Mr. Rowe, and then let Mr. Rowe authorize Mr. Holmes to put out the bids. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay.
Do we know for sure when the current contract expires?
Yeah.
At the end of March.
Yeah, end of March.
End of March.
Yeah.
Okay,
end of
so
March.
we're approaching November, so this process takes a little bit of time, so we're almost up against it time-wise.
Can I make a recommendation?
Sure.
Can you also ask Mr. Robe to investigate the possibility of doing a cooperative agreement with the solid waste district? Because I think with you changing forms of government, having him review that and let the council know if that's a possibility. And if it's not a possibility, then you have to go out to bid. But if it is a possibility, we could do a cooperative agreement. By supporting the district, you would be supporting recycling, and you all have provided a leadership role in being a part of SORT, and you joined that to support recycling and good solid waste practices. And the district's sole purpose is to provide recycling and to provide safe disposal of waste. And we would want your support in moving forward, and we can work together to develop that agreement.
All right. Ms. Sonic?
I'm just wondering, does anyone in here, possibly the city manager, know where Rumpke sends its recycling?
Columbus, right?
No, they send it to sort.
They do?
Yes, they send all of their recycling to sort and they pay them a tonnage fee.
So, of course, I was at the meeting. you
Uh-huh.
know, And so Athens-Hocking Recycle is going to combine with,
No, we're adopting sort. So
Right.
sort will be,
right.
we'll
right.
move forward.
But all the equipment and stuff will be.
The
adopted,
employees,
yeah,
everything.
with the solid waste.
Yep.
And you'll be the director of that.
Yes, well, unless, I'm
Yeah,
not-
okay. You and Chris, right?
yeah.
Yes, okay. All right, well, that sounds good. We'll definitely do that.
Can you have the attorney review and see if,
That would be up to the committee to propose
Okay.
that and push it forward.
I think we should. I think we should take a look at all possibilities.
Well,
What do you think?
well, we can look at all possibilities and everything.
If it's a savings of money, it could be a nice.
and
thing.
time and effort.
And time and effort but
And then Athens Recycling is the only thing we have for this area to use, to go through you.
Well, I guess I'll make a motion to, forward the negotiation of the contract onto Mr. Rowe in consideration for what was it, a mutual cooperation agreement? Is that what you called it?
Yeah.
Forward that to Mr. Rowe and then to Mr. Holmes if necessary.
okay,
Second.
I second that.
Yeah, we'll go with it.
Okay, so we'll send that on to Mr. Rowe. And have him take a look at that, then have him send something to Mr. Rowe or Mr. Holmes to put it out for bids or take a look at what Jane just spoke of.
Well, we forward Mr. Rover, we forward to our judiciary committee.
That's a good point. I don't know.
Either way, you have to look at it.
And have our judiciary committee basically should be forwarding things to the law director as far as I'm concerned. I mean, we recommend, that we accept it, but
Well,
then it would have to go through to me, the judiciary committee. And then once we get the bids in, it would have to go into the finance committee
Okay,
and then
okay.
come on to the council, the way I understand it.
Unless we're able to do the mutual cooperation,
No,
and then in which case do we?
well, I'm all for keeping with these guys, but
If
we
we
need
received,
to
I mean,
make
if we
sure-
received, advice from Mr. Rowe that we need to go about it a different way, then we would just alter course at that time, I think. Okay.
we do that too.
So still send it to Mr.
I,
Rowe?
yeah, that's, but I'm all right with that. Are you still okay with that?
Yeah, sure.
If we receive word back from Mr. Rowe that something else needs to happen, I'm sure we could
Yeah,
accommodate
if
that.
Mr. Rhodes says we need to go the other way, we'll go the other way.
Okay,
But we can go directly to him and
yeah.
get it up and get it going
He
and,
says we need to go send it to the.
Yeah, then we go
Okay.
that way.
no.
All right, so that's what we'll do. We'll go ahead and start that off with Mr. Rowe. And we'll have him take a look at the co-op with the council of government.
Okay.
And then we'll.
The solid waste district.
Solid waste district, and then we'll let you know. Find out what we can find out, let you know, investigate it. And then, from that point on, we'll probably, if whatever Mr. Rowe comes up with or Mr. Holmes comes up with, and then we'll put it out for bid. Yeah. So we've decided that. Who?
Ms. Sonic.
Nancy?
Sorry about that. It would just make sense if you go to the co-op, since Rumpke already gives them, the Athens County Recycling, all of their stuff. Why do a double thing here?
Yeah.
You've got one individual or company that will take care of picking the trash out
Right.
and doing the recycling. And they themselves do the recycling, not another company. Just food for thought, that's all. Thank you.
Good food.
Put it on the plate.
It's on the plate, we'll eat it. Okay, so that's what we've got. We've got, everybody clear here, right? All right, anybody else, you have anything over here?
Nothing else for me.
I just want to say to Jason and his crew what they're doing with the streets and the utilities, with the water and sewage is great progress. I understand that individuals are upset about some of the streets, but they have to understand we still have water and sewage projects going through them areas. We like to get a bunch ahead on the water and streets and get the water in, so it's cost effective for us to blacktop. It's not cost effective for us to go through, tear up one street, come back down and blacktop that. We need to get enough area up where it's cost effective for the individuals come in, set up for their blacktop, get a bunch of it done at a time, because every time they set up and they tear down, it costs us money. So we just have to be patient to where we can get stuff done, get the streets knocked out, and then we can get them paid. That's all I got.
All right. So, we'll call this, by my little watch here at, 6:54. Call it adjourned.
Like,